Yes, that's right. Clash Royale is global. Go download it. Go ahead. I'll wait. Make sure you hit the pause button. Come back. Alright, so I'm assuming you're going to get it or you've gotten it already. Clash Royale has gone global, and these are the tips to help keep you from getting wrecked as a brand new player in Clash Royale. Now, players will be all excited because they unlock the Mini P.E.K.K.A. or the Valkyrie or the Witch, but don't worry about it. These cards are not going to destroy you. You can easily overcome any card in the deck, and the key is patience. Play defense. Wait for them to come at you. Most new players are going to be in a rush to spend that elixir as soon as they get it. Watch the opposing player here. He is trying to keep constant pressure on me, but that means he is constantly almost broke as far as elixir goes. Drops the giant down, easily countering the giant with a couple of different cards, and that is going to get me prepared for my own push. You see, I've got the bomber, the musketeer, and the spear goblins. Now I've got enough elixir to drop the giant in front. The giant pushes his Valkyrie back. These ranged attackers behind the giant wipe the Valkyrie out, and now we are onto the tower, and that tower is shortly going to be a distant memory, and that right there is the key to crushing other new players at this game. Be patient, save your elixir when you can, and the best offense is truly a good defense. So really, the two most important tips I could give you right off the bat are just this. Use a tank card when you can. A giant is ideal. A knight will also work. And back it up with range damage. Spear goblins, archers, a bomber, and get them headed together. And wait, the second tip, wait until you've crushed an attack from your opponent before you push that attack of your own on defense, because you're using your elixir for two different purposes. You're spending it on defense, and then it's going on offense. A dragon, it looks scary, but a set of archers, a set of spear goblins should be enough to get the dragon down. There you go. Dragon is out of the way. The Valkyrie, well, it is going to wipe out my spear goblins. Now he's going to send a giant from the other side, but again, I can use goblins and a bomber to take that giant out. He's also being fired upon by the tower. Remember, that is absolutely key. The tower is like another card on your side. And now I start my own push with the giant in front of the bombers, the archers, and now spear goblins again. And again, this tower stands no chance. This player did not have the elixir to defend the push. The tower goes down, and that's it. You don't have to push for 3 crowns every time at this point. You could just go back, sit back again on defense, and burn down every single card he sends in. Being prepared for the push is absolutely key. Try to not run out of elixir if at all possible, unless you know that your opponent has no way to stop it. Now here comes the prince. There goes the giant stopping the prince, and it's going to get targeted by the dragon. But notice the tower does almost all of the work here, takes out the dragon, the archers and the tower take out the prince, and another what could be considered very dangerous push is nullified. Also, you've got to remember not to overkill. Don't worry about deploying a ton of troops, everything you have. Sometimes just one set of troops is enough. Sometimes just the tower is going to be enough by itself to finish off a troop that's coming towards it. Elixir can be your best friend or your worst enemy. Nothing is more frustrating than sitting there when your opponent has troops marching towards your tower and you have nothing you can drop to possibly counter that push. So again, just focus on defense first, and then trust me, during that 3-minute battle, there will be an opportunity where your defense becomes an offensive push. Also, with fireballs and with arrows, it is rarely a good idea to use those on a tower. Study your cards a little bit, know how many hit points of damage they do, and then you'll know if maybe you can drop a fireball or a set of arrows on a tower and it's going to take that tower down. Otherwise, save them for troops, multiple troops if you can. But again, it's important to know exactly the behavior of the cards. There you've got my opponent using a great set of arrows to wipe out all of those small troops on my side of the tower. But once again, I've got a giant moving forward with range damage in behind, and that works out pretty well even here. When he drops his own giant, all of my little units are going to take the giant down and move on to the other troops that are moving forward. Time runs out, and that's it. He couldn't get to my tower, and another victory is in the books. So again, just remember, the best offense is a good defense. Have fun playing Clash Royale. I look forward to playing with you guys on Camcord live streams. This account will be a gem-free Let's Play, but I'll also be gemming to max and everything in between on other Clash Royale accounts. Thank you guys again for sticking around all the way to the end of this epiphany, and I hope to see you all back here tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galley Gold, the ultimate team box, the super magical team!